Good early morning, everybody, and I mean early. JohnnyJans here, coming to you from just outside my resort, Disney's Old Key West. And today, although I am not running the Walt Disney World Half Marathon, I am going to be spectating, getting up early, going out to the corrals, seeing what all the crazy is about. And I invite you to join me as we go out for watching a run and doing some meandering around. So if you've never contributed in Run Disney before, you have to wake up very early. Right now it is just about 3 a.m. as I prepare to catch a bus from here at Disney's Old Key West. The buses are incredibly lined up. They are serious. They don't want anyone to miss their race. And the buses are going to take me right over to Epcot in the Epcot parking lot, where we'll see the party fully underway. People have got up at like 2 a.m. or earlier. I can hear the party, how loud it is, because we're actually not that far away from Epcot. It's not even your standard Disney buses. They have coach buses lined up this morning all throughout the parking lot right now. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. This is something you don't normally see at all. We're gonna see a lot of things that we don't normally see here at Run Disney event. Just like that, have arrived. Now, if you can stay at a Walt Disney World resort for a marathon, I highly recommend it, because it is so much easier to leave your resort, hop on a bus. They get you to Epcot so quick, because if you're just driving in here to the parking lot, there was a massive line of cars just to get in the park, to park at the parking lot, where the buses, they have their own lane. They drop us off right here in the front of Epcot. There's the Epcot ball right there, looking pretty awesome. And there's just that level of excitement when you get to stay here. It is a crazy logistical operation when you think about it. The amount of buses that they have at each resort. Like, that was the most buses I've ever seen at Old Key West. I can't even imagine, like, the All-Star, the Value Resorts, Pop Century, how many buses they must just have lined up, because there are thousands of people that do this. And check out the epic Epcot Spaceship Earth, all lit up in its glory. Now, a lot of runners, especially when you get to Magic Kingdom, they might not see the lights on, and this is the only shot they're gonna get of the lights on, because by the time they get there, it might be 6-7 o'clock or later. So if you're one of the early corrals, you have a better chance of getting a run through the parks with the lights on. Now, today is the half marathon, 13.1 miles. Tomorrow is the full marathon. I won't be there for that. I have done that before, but that's even crazier, because you run through all the parks. I think today you only get Epcot and Magic Kingdom, not even all of Epcot. I think you just get in front of the World Showcase. Also want to just point out just the amount of organization that Run Disney really does. It's really nice. Hop off the bus, easy breeze through security. Everybody's just kind of going over to where the party is, getting those fun pics in front of Epcot right now. Behold, there it is, mile 13, marked by Dory and Marlin there. That's like the final stretch, the home stretch. As you come in, you can see the finish line off in the distance, and that's where the runners are going to end, right here at Epcot. It's pretty exciting. I feel excited for them. Kind of wish I was able to get in. Almost got in, but it really did just sell out so fast that, I mean, a matter of minutes, even the full, which was really shocking. So maybe next year I'll get to do another Run Disney. We never know. The hype is real. I mean, even though it's like 3 in the morning, doesn't even matter. Everyone's like hyped up. And it's not super cold today, which is really nice. When I did the marathon 5 years ago now, it was the coldest marathon on record. It was like almost 30 degrees out here waiting in the corrals. This is nice. What is it, like 60 now?
Yeah, 62.
62. There is a chance of rain. You can see clear skies. It probably will rain on us today at some point, but it's not right now. So we're kind of enjoying that. Check out the giant Run Disney logo on the side of Guardians of the Galaxy. Supporting Run Disney. Very nice. If you need to know where you're going, there are tons of signs and everybody is so helpful. Ask a cast member. They'll help direct you. Now, if you're a spectator, you get to kind of hang out where the party is in the parking lot. The only thing I can't go in right now is the corral where the actual racers will actually start their race. But you can see the characters in the parking lot, jam out to the music, all that good stuff, be a part of the excitement. So even getting up early like this is still rewarding, even if you're not running. You get to be a part of the excitement. I've got my Run Disney support shirt on right now, showing some support, love for the runners. Good luck today. You guys are all gonna do great. It's gonna be a good run. Even if it rains, it doesn't matter, it'll cool you off. It's not super cold. It's a great day to run. You don't wanna run in the heat anyway, so this is all good.
Baby, we are training and learning, we're fine, we're just gonna be all right, let's go.
Definitely raining harder now, but that's not stopping the party. People are still excited. We're good. They're gonna have a good race today. It's all fun. Epcot all the way around, run down, Route 7 Seas in the Magic Kingdom, back, and back to Epcot. Everybody has actually cleared out because the rain started coming down. This is normally where you would meet the characters right over here, but because it's raining, they're not gonna come out. So most people, spectators, have kind of cleared out and the racers have went across the street. You have to have a bib to go across the street and get ready for a corral over there. This is just the spectating party zone, but that's okay. Still somewhat of a party happening here. They're playing tunes, we're trying. They actually just opened up these gates because spectators can get a good view of the start, like on the other side of the parking lot, so you'll get to see the waves go. This really gives you a perspective of just how many people run this race. There are thousands of people. These are all the runners lined up in their corrals right now, getting ready to start. It's really kind of mind-boggling when you see it like this.
All right, guys, start slow, finish strong. Don't forget to hydrate, smile, and let's do it in 3, 2, 1, go!
And they're off. 13.1 miles of fun and adventure right there. Very cool. Of fun. That's the first wave right there. And with that, the racers are off, and so am I as I begin my trek over to the Magic Kingdom. The corrals are on the move. Now they do little pieces of the corral, so it's not the whole corral at once. They do it in sections. So it's definitely gonna take a long time, especially if you're out there in Corral G. You're not even running to 6 o'clock. It's about 5 o'clock now. There goes another wave. You can tell by the fireworks there by the stage. Here I am back at the spectator side real quick, and you can see on video of the runners from a really fun perspective as they were just released another wave. That's the side I can't see.
And we're gonna do it in 3, 2, 1, go!
Corral C, wave 1. That's how you know right there.
Go to my Jagger now.
Look at him go. And just at the end of the other side of the parking lot is the finish line. And this is where everyone's gonna finish. Right now it's all quiet, but the people in the wheelchairs, they're gonna be coming soon. They're already about 4 or 5 miles in. And then the first corral I say in about maybe an hour, we're gonna see the first runners cross over here. Well, I'm not, I'm still heading over to Magic Kingdom. But this is the finish line, this is where it ends. They come running just outside of Epcot. And it feels so good just to cross that finish line. It's incredible. I loved it. That's why I want to do this again. Just seeing all of this is just making me excited to maybe do another one or Run Disney one more time. Again, probably full marathon. Half if I can't get in, but just to put it under my belt. It's just so exciting to cross that finish line. So one thing you can do, if you have someone running, or if you just want to track it, on the app gives you where everyone is, or you can track people individually, or break it down. It's really cool, so you really know where you want to be, where you spectate. So that's really fun. There's still people coming in for Corral G right now. What time is it? Right now it's 5:30. They won't launch off to about 6, but there are still Corral G people coming in the back end of the parking lot, haven't even entered yet. So you don't have to stress too much. I mean, right now, I feel like just talking about it makes me stressed. Like, I'm glad that I'm here. But some people are just, it's gonna take a long time. Beautiful Spaceship Earth. Looks so good illuminated this early in the morning as I'm making my way over to the monorail right now. Some would say, there goes the monorail, but not me. I said, hey, that's a monorail. That's what I say. And I'm gonna hop aboard and take it over to Magic Kingdom. Not much of a wait at all. And this will be officially the earliest I've ever rode in a Disney monorail at 5:30 a.m. So that's kind of an experience right there. Here they are.
Oh my god.
The view from the monorail, that's so cool. Oh, I remember that.
Oh look.
That's when you're all really excited. I have exited the monorail and we're at Transportation Ticket Center now. You can see the racers right there. There's another spectating spot. That's pretty cool. As they pass through the TTC, these people have already ran through the Magic Kingdom and they're on their way back to Epcot now to complete their marathon. I'm gonna try to get over to the Magic Kingdom or Resort monorail and see which one I can get on, is the goal. I don't know if they make you go on the Magic Kingdom, you might just have to. And if I do, then maybe I can just walk over to the Contemporary. So we have the Resort monorail is what we're actually gonna take. It is open. Poly, Grand, and Contemporary. Ride this sucker all the way around the loop to the Contemporary. Probably even spot some runners, because I believe they run past the Grand Floridian in that area. Get off at the Contemporary, take the pathway over to Magic Kingdom. It's exciting. They pulled all the stops out for the marathon. They have the boat show lined up in the lagoon for the runners. Oh, there they are. They're running on the pathway from the Grand Floridian now over to the Magic Kingdom. That is really exciting. And they get to pass one of my favorite things is the boat parade here. That is really cool, and we get an awesome view of the runners, of the boat show.
Oh, there's Bobby Daddy.
A little bit of water on the window. Yeah, there we go. Very fun. Looks like that was mile 5. That's what I think that is. Very nice. Back when I did my marathon, they didn't have this pathway over from the Grand Floridian to the Magic Kingdom, so we didn't get to run on that. We had to run the backside by Contemporary and in the back way of Magic Kingdom and then come out Main Street. But this is actually pretty cool. I love how they lined the boat show right across the lagoon for the runners to see. That's really nice. All right, we're coming across the entrance to Magic Kingdom. There's some runners right there as they're gonna run straight up Main Street. That is cool. And it still's got the Christmas going on. Christmas tree is still there. They kept it up for the marathon, so that's wonderful, so you can have that experience. And there we go. I am in the Contemporary, one of my favorite resorts, because it has a monorail that runs through it. And it is 6 a.m. The Contemporary is nice and quiet early in the morning like this. And we're gonna go outside and take the walkway over to Magic Kingdom in a little bit. Talk about your moment of zen. It's right here, early morning at the Contemporary, you don't get this much. You don't get like nobody here. Usually this is a crazy hustle bustle activity. And right now it is so quiet. It's peaceful. Beautiful. I tell you, this has been the perfect pit stop for me here on my spectating the race at the Contemporary. The kids got refueled with some hot chocolate. We all got dry, a little shelter from the cold, and now I can leave, take the walkway, head over to Magic Kingdom. I'm on the walkway right now over to the Magic Kingdom, where the runners are running right in front of us. They actually are leaving Magic Kingdom at this point through Tomorrowland right over here by Space Mountain. So they've already completed their Magic Kingdom adventure and they're gonna head on back to Epcot from here. We're not sure what mile it is. I think there might be a mile marker up here, I'm not sure. Maybe this mile might be mile 6 or something, I believe. Most likely, maybe 7. But it looks like there's a crosswalk going on where we have to wait for a gap in the runners, but there they are, running proud. Pretty exciting as we're gonna wait to cross. Small deterrent, wanted to see the racers at Magic Kingdom. I actually can't cross and walk straight over to Magic Kingdom. You have to take a monorail and get off at the Magic Kingdom station to get on that side of the observation thing. So instead I just decided to camp out here and watch the runners as they pass and leave in front of Space Mountain. After watching the runners, I'm returning from the pathway now to get back on the monorail, head back over to Epcot and to the finish line to complete my half marathon Walt Disney World experience. Hey look, I returned in the Contemporary and now the Contempo Cafe quick service area is open. People are moving around. The gift shop's still not open, but things are slowly opening up. It's 7:30 and it's about to get ready for the day. Now I think about which resort would be the best resort for a Disney marathon to stay at, and actually I don't think it really matters, because the one year I did a Disney race, when I did the marathon, I stayed at Boardwalk thinking I would just get to walk across Epcot, not take a bus. But no matter where you stay, you're still gonna have to take a bus in the morning. So it really doesn't give you any advantage picking any of the resorts over the other. And here we go. The sun is starting to rise. We can see a lot more than our first monorail ride. And the runners are actually running underneath the water there where the boat is, because that is an underground tunnel where cars go. So the runners go underneath that section of the lake, and look, there they are. You can see them real good now since the sun came up. This is nice, and look at them go. They are champions. And they're about mile 7 right now is what we're looking at. We still have a little bit of ways to go to 13, and they're gonna hightail it back to Epcot. There they go down the road. Look at them all go. There's a water stop station where they can get hydrated, get refreshed. Look at them all. That's awesome. Good for them. They're having a great race today, and the weather, even though it started off kind of rainy, it's ending really good for them. So it's a good day as we pull into the Transportation Ticket Center. And I definitely feel like I'm meandering around my own little marathon as I'm crossing back to the monorail, heading over to Epcot, back to the finish line. You can see them though. They're doing a great job as they're gonna about take that second long stretch on their way back to Epcot now. And I get the comforts of a monorail. How nice. And there they are, a view of them running back to Epcot. They have to cross the Magic Kingdom parking lot, which is a huge feat in itself because it is a ginormous parking lot. Bigger than California Adventure. Bigger than Disneyland.
They've run most of them.
3 weeks old.
Running.
Because they had the Cooper River Bridge race. It was born March 7th. And I think it was the first week in April.
Epcot parking lot on the monorail. A little different perspective than when we came, because it was all dark. And the runners are on the far side over there, and they're gonna run, I guess, straight into Epcot.
Oh, you've got my
entry might be happening.
Do you need a note?
Maybe we'll actually see them as we pass through
The car by like what, 1 o'clock?
Epcot, and
Yeah.
there's the Spaceship Earth. They just turned off. It is no longer lighting up.
1 or 2 or something like that.
Ready for the day. And here come the runners now as they go into Epcot. I don't think they go around World Showcase though, so they're just gonna see the Future World part of the park as they go past Creations there. Come around this tree. We're gonna get another shot of the runners there. This is where they just enter Epcot actually from the parking lot. They're here by the seas. All right, arrived here back at Epcot. A lot brighter than when I left. Good news, I got 10,000 steps today for my little watching marathon I'm doing. So now I'm gonna go watch a little more spectation on the right side of Epcot as they enter, and then go over to the finish line and watch them finish. Found another great spectating location is right here where the buses are. And of course they're not picking up right now. And you can see the racers really good here, especially if you're rooting for someone. This is great. Right up, and there's not too crowded. And it looks like you can stand on the other side. There's a special area across. Also, this spot is amazing because we're under the covering. So if it was to rain again, we're all right. And we can really see the runners so good. This is a perfect spot, especially if you don't want to go over to Magic Kingdom to see everyone. I mean, look at this. Get some good photos. Good job, everybody. You're all doing amazing. Here's an interesting thing. They're letting these people cross right now, so they're reverting the runners over to the right, and then they're gonna close that and then turn them left again so we can see. So I guess if you're waiting for someone, it's kind of luck of the draw if the runners are gonna be right here on this side or stay on there. Look, see, he's turning them right now, and now they're going to the right. You can get those fun pics. So I guess it all depends when they come in, what side they're gonna cross. And right now the runners, they gotta be coming in on mile 12 right now. Their last mile. We saw where mile 13 is right before the finish line. So it's gotta be like mile 12 that they just entered. And it's their last spin around Epcot. Check out, there's a character spot. We got the raccoon from Pocahontas hanging out there. So people are gonna take time out of the race, go get a fun pic, and then get back to running. And here I am once again at the finish. As you can see, a lot more crowded than it was when I was here this morning as people crossed the finish line. Did a great job today. What a good half marathon that was. And of course, I talked about that gratification when you finally cross the finish line up there, how good it feels, because everyone's been working an entire year for this moment, whether you're running the half or the full. It is super gratifying, or if you're just doing the 5 or 10, that's all an accomplishment, and nothing is more rewarding than crossing the finish line at the end of your race. Well, there it is, folks. A fun end to a fun day here at the Walt Disney World Half Marathon. I had a great time, even though I was spectating. Kind of felt like I did my own marathon, moving from place to place. I hope you learned some awesome spectating plans if you're going to do a marathon yourself or watch somebody you know actually do it. But that's gonna do it for me. Until next time, thanks for hanging out with me. And as always, I'm JohnnyJans, and I'll catch you out there. Meandering around. Also note, if you do get here and want to stand at the finish line, you can't stand in that huge crowd. Right here at the end, they've already crossed the finish line, but it's just before they get their medals and sun ponchos here, their blankets. A good spot to to whoever you're looking for. Get a fun picture. And of course, a big shout out to all you runners who ran the race. You all did a wonderful job out there. You did it. 13.1. You got it. Very proud. Good job all around.